Good morning, guys. 8:30 on Tuesday. I think it's Tuesday. It's got to be Tuesday, right? Yes, Tuesday. All right. Let's try to get back on track here. The air conditioner guy just left. He was here. So that happened around like 7:15. Our air conditioner unit in the basement had been leaking. So he just came and fixed that, which is wonderful because now I'm not going to have water down there. It's been like that for quite a while. Where are the boys? Hi, Bo. You want to say hi? Hello. Where's Milo? There he is. Come on, Milo. Come on. Good boy. Good boy. So let me show you guys something. You're not going to believe this one. Get out of here, fatty. You just had a treat. Do you know where we are? See if you guys know where we are. Don't even ask. That's my craft room. In the craft room. I'm still in the process of moving it all back upstairs. That's all. So I am getting ready. I have an appointment at 9, and then we need to go to the grocery store and pick up stuff for dinner. We're making a new recipe today. It is orange honey chicken. Let me see, where'd this come from? I have no idea. 5-ingredient grilling, maybe? So that's what we're going to have. Why is this? There we go. And what else? We need to stop by Walmart because I got to pick up some mulch. I want to try to do a little bit of yard work today, but I don't know if that's going to work because we're supposed to get thunderstorms. We got some serious thunderstorms yesterday. So bad that our water main broke in town and we didn't have water for a little while. Not long. Mulch. But of course, I was in the middle of mowing the lawn when it started to just all of a sudden downpour. Actually, I got most of it done, so it was okay. But I'm really behind on the yard work. I'm always behind on something, everything. Oh, let me show you guys what I bought at the grocery store the other day. I picked up an aloe plant because, see, I broke it right there. And actually, it smells disgusting when you break it. But I broke it to put on this boo-boo. Well, it's not really a boo-boo. It's like, I don't know, dry skin. But nothing seems to be helping it. So I bought that aloe plant and I've been putting some of that on it. And it seems to be working. Yes, it does. Yes. All right, I'm going to finish getting dressed and we are going to head out. We're off. Just left my appointment. It's 10:05. I'm going to have to come back here at 2 because my mother has her appointment here. But for now, we're off to actually the dollar store. We're going to go by the dollar store. Got to pick up a few things. Look at this little guy. What size of this marker? We're home for now, guys. I gotta go back out later and take my mother to her appointment. But in the meantime, I am trying to put stuff in the drawer. Gonna get some laundry folded, which I need some more hangers in there. It doesn't matter how many I grab. I always wind up with not enough for some reason. Ugh. Are you comfy, Bo? I don't know why you lay on the floor, Milo. Maybe it's nice and cool. Maybe that's why. So I'm going to get some laundry folded and then clean out that cabinet. And I'll show you guys what I'm going to do. I have an idea. As soon as I get this mess taken care of. Actually, it's not that big of a mess at all. I've been keeping up on it, which is a beautiful thing. Because it's really a pain in the butt when you fall behind on it. Where can I put you guys? Here? Well, I don't even know what the heck you're looking at. Let me see. Oh, jeez. As you're looking at me. So, I've been able to keep up on it lately, which has been very good. This thing over here came out of my craft room, and I don't think I'm going to put it back in. I was thinking of maybe hanging it on this wall right here. Just keeping this junk that's on here in there. That frees up the windowsill. I don't know, I need to do some stuff in here. What I need to do is work on one room at a time, but that doesn't ever happen, so. But that's okay, I don't mind jumping around either. It kind of keeps it interesting, you know? I go and I do a little bit of work outside, and then I come in, do a little in my craft room, do a little in the kitchen. So I think I get bored doing the same thing for a while. But what I want to do in here is finish taking down all that crap. See, I had this border that I found, I forget where I found it, and it's really cute, actually. See? Little clothes on the clothesline and the sky in the background. But I didn't have enough, and I got to right there, and I had all that left. And I can't find the print anywhere. Which I probably could go online and find it, but I didn't. So I started ripping it down one day, and I must have put it up there good because I couldn't get that part down. So I need to take that down. This room could stand a paint to be painted too. Something not beige. That's it. That's all I'm going to say. And then a long time ago, I got these signs. Well, I had thought they were framed signs. I ordered them on Amazon. Oh, there's something on this one. Oh, and they're getting bent. Anyways, but they weren't. They just were these little paper signs, which is no big deal. I'll just frame them. But they're really cute. See, it says sort tomorrow. Wash later. You see that washing machine? I showed you guys that in one of my videos a long time ago. It's one of those antique ones, and I love them. I think they're so freaking cute. Fold next week. That's usually how it works here. And iron, get real. I actually like to iron. I think it's relaxing. I never do it though, because we have the dryer, so, and it has a touch-up button on it, so if something's wrinkled, we just throw it in there and unwrinkle it, and we're good to go. I gotta put these somewhere. They're getting ruined. I'll stick them in here for now. So yeah, I gotta get some frames and get those put up because they're cute. they're getting ruined. And I don't know what color to paint in here. Actually, maybe you guys can help me. What color you think would be good for the laundry room? Oh, what? Are you whining at the door? Alright, I'll be back. Closet. No, cabinet. It's not a closet. So, you guys have seen me in here before. I reorganize this thing constantly, and this is what always winds up looking like. But I was thinking, because usually I take this stuff out of the boxes. I don't know why I didn't. And, you know, the stuff like this fits into baskets or whatever, fine. But then you have cookie packages and, you know, crackers and goldfish and Cheez-Its, and everybody's just like, and chips. Everybody just, for some reason, I don't know, my family is really lazy when it comes to keeping things a certain way or putting things back a certain way. They're not lazy in other ways, but just stuff like that they are. So I'm thinking of a way to make this better, and part of the problem is these big boxes like this, because what happens is they get pushed in the back, and they actually, my family actually will not look in the back and pull something out. It's ridiculous. So that's what I got these for. I was thinking, I don't know how well it's going to work, and I probably shouldn't have started with the cheap bags. These were $1 at the dollar store, but they only have that zipper like that. They don't have this, which I think is a lot better. Keeps them sealed, I think. But I was thinking of proportioning stuff into bags like this, and then these bags can easily be stored neatly and up front in the baskets rather than the big bulky boxes. So we're going to give that a try and see what happens. So I'll show you guys how it comes along. We're getting there. Here's my pile of garbage. So let me show you guys what I'm doing. Alright, with the goldfish, I look at the serving size and it says 6. So I just divide them up into 6 of the bags. And that takes care of that. With the chips, actually, Doritos are awful. You can only have 11 for the serving size. And, I mean, my family's going to want a little bit more than 11, so I just put, you know, I counted out the first one as 11, and then I added like 3 or 4 more chips, and then I just did each bag the same, you know, similar. They're probably not exact. And then the Cheez-Its, I looked on the box. It says serving size is 29 crackers. I don't know why my camera's doing this. Sometimes it does this. It doesn't focus. So it says 29 crackers, and there's about 17 servings in it. So you can take either 17 bags and, you know, divide it up into those. Or the other thing I was doing was I counted out 29 crackers, and then I put it in one of my measuring cups. So for 29 crackers it was this one. So then I could just take a scoop and throw it in the bag, because I know this equals, you know, about 29 crackers. So it's working. I think this is going to work out good, because a lot of times, like, Justin will come home for work, I mean, home in the middle of work, and he doesn't have a lot of time. I put his dinner together for the most part, but he grabs snacks, so he's usually rushing around like a nut. Now with all this, he can just, you know, grab a baggie and throw it in his bag and go. And then with Dave, same thing. A lot of times he takes snacks downstairs, and he's always, you know, lugging down whatever the heck he wants down there, and then he's usually opening the box. And we're a family where we open a package of something, well, not Justin, but the rest of us, when we open a package of something, we definitely don't eat you know, a serving size. We just eat them until we want. So this actually will teach you a little bit of discipline too. So I guess that would be good. Well, of course that's good. But, and maybe you don't want a serving size. That's fine. Grab 2 bags and get out of my face. I just got a super idea. I have these, where is it? Oh, I took them out. Okay. Well, I have these drawer divider things. Look at that. Oh. I think that is pretty freaking neat. I don't know. I don't know why I didn't think of this before. Do you know how nice that's going to look, the whole cabinet like that? This might seem crazy to some of you. I think it's fantastic. These are those drawer divider things, and these ones are actually long enough for the cabinet, because some of them aren't this long. So I think I got those at, I don't know where I got them. But, so about, maybe this might seem crazy to some of you, but, you know, this is, I mean, I'm a housewife. That's my job. And it's my job to make things in the home flow nicely and easily. So I spend time on stuff like this. Now, it's going to be kind of time consuming. After you do your food shopping, you know, you got to come home and portion it all out in the bags. But it's not as bad for me because I don't have young kids running around, so I have the extra time to do stuff like this. You know what I mean? So, I mean, for some people, it might be too time consuming, which actually, I gotta tell you, it didn't take me that long. I think what took me the longest, well, I'm not done, obviously, but what took me the longest was these stupid zipper bags, or these lack of zipper bags. These ones, you know, it's much easier. You just swipe it shut. These ones you have to fight with to make sure they're closed. So it's really not that time consuming. But, I don't know, it's an idea. I think I'm really gonna like that. I like the way it looks. All right, back here. All right, we gotta take a break from that madness. Bo's whining to go out. So I'm gonna let them run around for a little bit. And I'm gonna take my little coloring thing with me while I sit outside. You know what? It didn't come with markers. Isn't that weird? Usually they come with markers. But, I mean, what do you want for $1? So I have some markers here. Well, there's markers in there. It's pouring again. We had a really bad thunderstorm yesterday. It just started probably, well, maybe about an hour ago. So it's 1:35 and I'm on my way to go pick my mother up. And I have my little coloring doohickey back there because I wait in the car when she goes into her appointments usually. So I got something to keep me busy. All right, there's my mother. No, that's her raincoat. I just dropped her off. And actually we're gonna go swing back by the house to put some dry clothes out on the porch in a bag for Dave, because I just called him figuring he was gonna need a new set of clothes. I said, do you need a set of dry clothes, or are you in a truck and nice and dry? And he said, I'm shirtless right now, soaking, and the truck's broken. So I said, okay. We'll put some dry clothes out for you. I would just drop them off to his pickup truck at work, but he's in his pickup truck. Well, he has his pickup truck with him at a job that he's either doing or pricing. I don't know what he's doing. So he's going to swing by the house, and I'm going to put them on the porch because he don't want to trample through the house soaked. And it's right down the street from where I am. And we need to get some gas. See, guys, things don't change. We're back. We're back at the doctor's office. Well, parking lot, whatever. So, I thought I would try this thing out. Do you guys remember I showed you this in a grocery haul? It's a little iced tea thingy. Let me open it. I'm trying to open it with my teeth. It's not working. Hold on, guys. So, let's see. So I guess you just take it. Don't mind my car, it's a mess. So are my nails. You just take it and you put it screw it onto your water bottle. This is gonna leak all over me, I know it. Take this off. Push this down. Oh, how neat! Oh, look at that, is so cool. Reminds me, oh, look at, I got coffee in there? When the heck did I do that? That is so freaking neat. It's the little things. Let's taste it, though. Alright, let's see how it is. We gotta open it first. It's not bad. Maybe I should shake it a little bit. Watch it go everywhere. Oh, it didn't. Wow, that actually stuck on there pretty good. It's not bad. I mean, it's not like, you know, fantastic iced tea, but it's not bad at all. That was from the brand 4C, it's called. That is very neat. Okay. So, we're sitting here, waiting for my mother. Let me show you guys what I got going on here. I have my little coloring thing. I hid it from the rain and brought it with me. I'm telling you guys, go spend the freaking dollar and buy one of these things because it is so damn relaxing. It's so relaxing. Even if, you know, you got nowhere to put it after, just freaking throw it out. It's so relaxing. Isn't he cute? Oh, what is this, guys? Is that a butterfly? Just not like that. Like that. Can you guys tell me if you think that's a butterfly? It's gotta be, right? So I got my little thing of markers here. Well, big thing of markers. I got some watermelon. No, I didn't bring that in the house yet from the other day. But I'm gonna sit here and color my little picture. Well, big picture. Until my mother is done. And then we'll drop her off and go to the grocery store because we still have to do that. And I think that I'm going to change tonight's dinner. I was going to do the new grilled chicken recipe, but I mean, look at the weather, you know? And I have that little grill inside that's on the stove top, but it's really not the same. So I think I might just do like a meatloaf and mashed potatoes or something. When it's rainy like this, it will be good. I think that's what we're gonna do. Alright, I'm going to color. Carnival's in town. I'm not even kidding, guys. Every single time that carnival comes here, it rains the whole time they're here. It's awful. So, I just dropped my mother back off at home, and we're gonna head over to the grocery store, which is in the same plaza as Big Lots, so I think we're going to stop in there too. Home, starting dinner. This is, I'm going to make meatloaf instead of the chicken recipe because of the rain. Not exactly grilling weather. So, And all I have in here is a mix of hamburger, veal, and pork. And then onion powder, garlic powder, about a teaspoon and a half maybe of mustard, milk, and breadcrumbs. And then I usually don't, but I'm adding barbecue sauce. And we're gonna have some mashed potatoes and peas. The grocery store was freaking nuts. I don't usually go there this late, but after my mother's appointment, that's the time I had to go, so, and it was nuts. Alright, that looks good. Gotcha. So what I do is I take half of the mixture, oops, I just threw half of it all over the place, and try to flatten it out somewhat evenly, which it's never even. Then in the middle, I would usually put a layer of ketchup, because that's how I usually make it. But we're gonna try the barbecue sauce. I don't know, it just sounds good. First we put American cheese slices. And the cheese melts and keeps it all moist inside, and it's yummy. Barbecue sauce. It makes a mess. And then the other half of the meat. And I just kind of seal up the sides so we don't lose everything that's inside. As best as I can anyways. I usually wind up with a puddle of melted cheese, but try to seal it up. Try to make it a little even too. Alright. I got some holes. I'm trying to fix the holes. So, now just like the middle, usually I would put a layer of ketchup on top. But we're going to do the barbecue sauce. We'll see if Dave complains because I changed it. It's a real simple recipe that I make the meatloaf with, but it's so good. I'm telling you, it's the cheese and the milk make it so moist and just yummy. Alright. Oh, and the layer of whatever sauce you're using, like if you're using ketchup or barbecue sauce, a layer of it in the middle helps too. There we go. Pop it in the oven, 350, till it's done. Meatloaf is in the oven. I still have this little bit of a mess going on from working on that closet earlier, which I did not get to finish because I had to go get my mother, but that's okay. I almost finished. Actually, I don't have much left to do at all. So, oh, I gotta show you guys that I got some Big Lots. I'm gonna tack it on to my Dollar Tree haul. Okay, I'll be back. Well, there's the meatloaf. It looks so sad. It's been sitting in the oven for like, I don't know, an hour and a half. Dave was having a late day, and then he just called, and he's hanging out in the yard with his friend having a couple of drinks. So, he said he was starving. So we're gonna ship some dinner down there to them. Uh-oh, I think the corn's popping out of the microwave. There goes Dave's picnic basket. Go ahead, Brooke, hurry before it gets cold. Thank you, Brooke. There it is, done, finally. I don't know how good you guys can see it, it's dark. But I labeled stuff. See, part of the problem was, oh, actually, let me shut this off or they're gonna give me a hard time about it. All right, there we go. So part of the problem with this damn cabinet is I was labeling stuff in a way that it wasn't working, because it was labeled so that, you know, if we bought something different, then the label was no good. So I changed it up a little bit, and I put things, well, in a different way. So I did flavors instead. Cheesy. So you got everything cheesy in there. There's Doritos in there, and Cheez-Its, and cheese curls, or doodles, whatever. Salty. Potato chips and stuff. Cookies. Cakes, like little snack cakes. Nuts and dried fruit. This has fruit snacks and bars. So that's stuff already packaged. You know, singly packaged. Or individually packaged. Crackers and pretzels. Down here is sweet. Junk. Chocolate. Hard candy and mints. And then that's just the breakfast stuff like it's always been. So that is it. Everybody's liking it so far. The only one that hasn't seen it yet is Dave, so we'll see what happens there. Oh, and up top is usually where we keep bread, lunch stuff like mac and cheese, peanut butters, fluff, and some drink mixes. Oh, and there's ice cream cones way back there. So that's it. I think I really like it. We'll see how it works.